Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? I hope your Tuesday has been fantastic. Hey, I am getting ready for dinner. I want to go to the gym soon, so I'm going to leave hubby and the kids to it. Hubby and I are going to have salmon when I get home later tonight. He picked up some beautiful salmon from our local IGA, so that's on the menu for us tonight. But then it was about what should I do for the kids. Now, we came home with some of our freezer stash still, which was pretty cool. So I still do have a korma, I still have a paprika chicken, and I still have because I made doubles, right? And we only went away for 6 nights. We didn't use them all. I think we used 3 out of the 6, which was pretty awesome, although we did eat all the snacks. But I thought, I could do that. But then I was like, they're full serves. They're enough to serve 6 people. So we only wanted to feed the kids. So what would they like? Now, my go-tos normally, you guys would know, my go-tos are normally creamy tomato salami fettuccine pasta. And you know I use gluten-free pasta, and I often don't do the salami. It can be without salami completely. It can be with other proteins, all sorts of things. Or risotto. Okay, mushroom risotto is a base, but use it as other things. So they're my normal go-tos. Today's a little different. So thanks for coming on. Some of you guys are watching today. Do say hi if you're on. Hey Leanne, lovely to have you on. Hey, so today I'm going to show you how to make sushi rice in your Thermomix, and at the same time steam some chicken on top. Okay, so the kids are going to have sushi. They're going to be so excited because they adore sushi. So let me show you how easy it is to do this. And it is manual today, so you don't need to have guided cooking. If you've got another brand of Thermomix, it would also work perfectly fine, because I'm just going to tell you what to do. It is so simple. TM31, TM5, TM6, Thermo, whatever, you've got this. So let's get started. First things first is you have to get your simmering basket. Oh no, that I left at the sink outside. Hang on guys, because you've got to rinse it. This is the tip to rice. It's got to be massaged. It's got to be washed of the starch off the outside layer of the rice so that it cooks beautifully. So let me take my 4 steps to the sink and grab my rinsed rice. Hang on guys. Okay, come home from holidays and I leave things lying around. So I have rinsed my rice in my simmering basket. I have half filled my simmering basket. My kids will love this. This is just going to be the bee's knees when they come in later and hear that this is what's for dinner. So I have got half a basket worth of rice. You have to allow enough capacity in your basket for it to double, because that's what it's going to do. It's going to suck in the water and double. So I've rinsed it, half of the basket. But if you weren't going to eat all this, say it's just you, just put a little in the bottom. You only need this much, because the amount of water you put in next is actually determined by how much rice you've got. So rice into Thermi, okay, and it's rinsed. That's why it's sitting. Did you guys know your thermoserver lids are perfect for catching those juices? It's just got enough of a rise to catch those juices. In that goes. And actually mine didn't have much juice on it anyway this time. I also often will use it when my Varoma is dripping, same way, okay, to stop those drips hitting the floor. Now I need to fill up. So I need to fill my Thermomix until the water reaches the top grain of rice. Now this is the same rules whether you've got white rice, brown rice in the Thermomix. It doesn't really matter. Short grain, long grain, sushi rice, it doesn't matter. The water has to get to the top grain of rice. Not over. You don't want 1 centimetre over or 2 centimetres over. You'll find it will boil out. It just needs to get to the top of the rice. So I'll go round, and I went a little too far, but that's not too bad. When I say a little too far, let me lift up the camera. I think I've got enough length here to show you guys. You guys see? So you can see there's my water. Okay, it's just there. There was a bit of a low patch. Okay, so now we're going to close this down, and we're going to put the lid on. And now on a TM6 we could use rice cooker mode, and it will actually remove that. If I'm using rice cooker mode, the rice needs to be in the bowl, no simmering basket. Okay, so you could be doing that as well. Alright, so rice cooker mode on a TM6, you rinse your rice just like we did, and you've got to know how much rice you've put in there though. Okay, so you put your rice, you weigh it into your simmering basket, rinse it, tip it in the bottom of the bowl, and then you put into the bottom of the bowl with the blades twice as much water as you had rice. So if you had 100 grams of rice, you put 200 grams of water. Then you put your rice cooking mode on and you put your simmering basket on top. It needs to sweat out as it cooks, okay? And it just cooks. And I love the rice cooking mode because it cooks until it's perfect. Whether it's brown rice, white rice, it doesn't matter. But today I'm doing simmering basket, okay? I find it makes a cleaner bowl, which, you know, shortcuts, happy days. So I'm going to put on the timer, 20 minutes, because it's a white rice. Now, what I also am going to do is I told you I'm going to put some chicken on top so that the kids can have some chicken in their sushi. They're going to love it. The avocado and chicken, they're going to be happy as. If they'd even be happy with just avocado. But I thought I've got some chicken, I'll slice it up. So I've got 2 small chicken thighs that I have diced into bits that are about the size of my finger. And here's a tip. Because I'm only doing enough for sushi, I don't need to use my whole Varoma and make my whole Varoma dirty. I've actually put it in a glass jar. This is just an IKEA storage container. I don't know what you call it, but it's glass. Love them. We've got a whole lot of these things. And what that means is chicken is going to be contained and the juice is going to be contained. So when I cook it, I'm not going to make a big mess in my Varoma base, which then would have to go to the dishwasher. I will literally be able to rinse my Varoma base and reuse it again. Because I don't know about you guys, but I find that super frustrating. The little bits of cooked chicken juice in the bottom of your tray and your Varoma base. I mean, it comes out in a dishwasher, but if I can just rinse it and put it on the drainer, happy days. Shortcuts, okay? All for shortcuts. So I have 2 chicken thighs in there. They're cut to about the size of my finger, by the way. Look at that. The Yabby pump got me the other day, guys. I have 2 massive blood blisters on my finger, but about that size. Put it in there, or you could be putting it in something else, or you could even put veggies in here and put it on the tray, okay? And you don't even have to put it in a container. I'm just putting it in there because I want to keep the less clean up, the better. That's what I'm after today. Hey guys, say hi if you're watching today. I can see there's a few of you guys on. Say hi. So that's in there. Just one thing to note, whatever you put in there, you have to let some steam holes be present still. Do not completely block your steam holes, otherwise the steam can't get through, and you will see it trying to escape out the side here. You'll see it trying to bubble out the side, and sometimes you'll even see it trickling down over the edge and down here. So always make sure that your Varoma base has holes exposed. My rectangular container is perfect because it's actually not sitting completely down. It's actually got about 1/2 centimetre of height, just this little bit. Between there. Plus it's also got side holes as well that are well and truly accessible. I can see them. But just if you've got something circular, you always want to either raise it up if it's at full size. If it's a little bit smaller, doesn't matter. Alright, so 20 minutes of aroma, and now we're going to cook it on speed 2 because speed 2 is enough steam, creating enough speed for that steam to circulate up and steam that at the same time. So that is as simple, as easy as it gets to make sushi and cook your chicken at the same time in the Thermomix. Now, a couple of things to note. If you don't have a Varoma on top, say you're just using, I got distracted. I thought my computer was about to shut down on me. Say you're just doing the rice and you're not doing chicken on top. Put your simmering basket on top because the starch that's remaining is going to bubble. And you'll find, especially if you've been a little generous on the water, you will find it start bubbling out the top. Your simmering basket will break up that bubbling, okay? So just a little tip there. Okay, I can see a really valid question. What rice am I using? I am using sushi rice. But you could, the same method for white rice, a little bit longer for brown rice. It will take 35 minutes if you're using brown rice, but today this is purely sushi rice. So nothing crazy on there as well. Hey Kim, hey Tanith, how are you guys today? Lovely to have you on. All right, that's it from me today. As simple as that. I do hope you'll give a go to making sushi in your Thermomix. It's better cooled, yeah, so that's why I'm getting it on now. The kids are going to have so much fun compiling their sushi and rolling it up and all that sort of stuff, and I'll be at the gym, so hopefully when I come home it's all clean, because rice gets everywhere. Another tip on that, especially for you guys who are mums out there, leave your rice dry before trying to clean it up off the floor, okay? That sounds weird, but if you try and clean up rice when it's hot, guess what it does? Or even when it's wet still, it just spreads, it smears. You wait until it's dry and stale and just sweeps up. Perfect. Or even vacuum up because it's no longer soggy. All right, just a little tip. 4 kids later. I wish someone told me earlier, because otherwise you're literally trying to scrape up rice that is actually smearing on the floor. So just a little tip. Alright guys, that is it from me this afternoon. Let me know if you would like a demonstration. At the moment, $99 bowl set if you've got a friend or family member ready to get a Thermomix on their bench. So, share your food, share your secret to a sane kitchen. And I'm here to help you get the most out of your Thermomix and help them get started on the best foot available as well. So please do reach out if I can help you or them get a Thermomix on your bench. This month as well, we've got the blade cover and the oval thermo server on offer, which is amazing. You can add that to your Thermomix order for $39, which is a phenomenal deal. And I love my blade cover, love my oval thermo server. I wouldn't be without them. So if you're thinking about maybe upgrading from a 31 or a 5 or a different style of thermo cooker, by all means reach out. I'd love to answer your questions and help you get a Thermomix on your bench. But I will be back here tomorrow, guys. I think I've got some baking on the to-do list for tomorrow in the daytime. So I've got some things. I've got a fig and date loaf that I want to share with you guys. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll try and get the hubby to take some pictures of the food for tonight. And actually, I've got some photos from the food that we ate over the weekend as well, because I didn't get to come live to you over the weekend. We kind of lay low and enjoy camping. So I will share some of those pictures as well of what we made while we were away in the van. But otherwise, guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.